Stand towards the back of your mat, wherever you feel comfortable, feet about hip bone distance apart. Parallel, so just look down at your feet for a second and just rock from your toes to your heels and just feel where your feet need to go, right? And then try to find that center point. Your toes are pressed down, not gripping, your heels are down. The inside arch, outside arch, pulling up the kneecaps. And let's just roll our shoulders in a couple times, big shoulder rolls. Maybe one at a time. Just get them moving. And then let's take our arms back, interlace the fingers, lift your chest up. Take a big breath. And release. All right, and then as you're standing here, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder and just breathe into that. Just get really stiff through our neck and our shoulders. And then gently bring your head back up. Let your left ear fall to your left shoulder and just let it fall. Don't force it. Breathe into it. Coming back through the center. And then slowly just nod your chin down. And then bring your chin back up. And then slightly lift your chin, just a little bit. And then again, draw the chin down. And then bring it back to level. Inhale, reach the arms up, just a really big stretch up. You can look up towards the ceiling, just don't crank your neck. And then take the arms back and press down. And now nod your chin again. Feel that length in the back of the neck and let slowly peel down. One bone at a time. Hanging down. Again, settling your feet. Find again your toes, your heels, the inside arch, the outside. Especially if this is the first roll down, you might be a little stiff here. As we're hanging down, bend both knees, release the neck, and then exhale, extend. Again, inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. One more time, inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Soft knees here, scoop into the abs, slowly round. All the way back up. Just take a big inhale here. And exhale. Nod your chin, round all the way down again. Now this time as we're hanging down, bend into the right knee, and maybe it won't go very far, keeping the left leg nice and straight, and just feel that heaviness in your upper body, getting the stretch through that left side. And if you like, walk over towards your right, just a little bit with your upper body. And then come back through the center, straighten both legs, bend the left knee, again, both feet are planted. Hold here, feel that length, maybe this side's better, maybe it's tighter. Start to walk over to the left. Back through the center, straighten the legs, soften the knees, abs in as we round up. So hopefully we're getting a little looser as we're moving, getting a little bit warmed up. Again, let's just move our shoulders in other direction. Kind of let them go. And let's just shake it out. Shake out your arms. All right, here we go. Rolling down, first plank of the morning. Here we go. Nod your head, feel that length, roll it on down. Walk out to your plank. Spread the fingers apart. And let's just find that length. Maybe you rock forward and back a little bit in the feet. Just kind of finding where you are in space. Nothing crazy. I know it's our first little plank here. Moving the ankles, pulling our shoulders back. And then holding right into that nice strong plank. Pull the waist in here, guys. Squeeze up from your inner thighs. So watch you're not rolling out on your pinky toes. You're flexing through the ankles. And then from here, pike your hips back up. Walk it on back. Hang down again. Find that nice fold. Soft knees. Use your abs to roll you all the way back up. Again, once you're up, take an inhale here. and exhale. So really fill your lungs. Feel your ribs spread apart on that inhale, and then just settle down. I know in a lot of stuff I'm always telling you, pull your ribs in, close them, da, da, da. But when we're doing some breath and stretching, I really want you to focus on opening up. The muscles through our ribs get really tight. It pulls up through our chest, and our shoulders tend to roll forward. So we do need to get that opening, right? I don't want you to work out with flared ribs. But when you breathe, here, try to expand, all right? Here we go. Rounding down again. Tuck your chin. Roll it all the way. Look out in front of you. Find that plank again. Nice, strong plank. Spread the fingers apart. Push the floor away. Feel like you could externally rotate your upper arm. So our shoulders are drawing back. Abs are pulled in. And just holding here again. And then from here, can you take your right foot and just point it and push the top of the foot into the mat? Now feel that connection. Really push down into that with the top of the foot. Feel the stretch, but feel the connection into your abs. Both legs are very straight. And then replace that foot. Left foot, now press the top of the foot into mat. Keep the leg straight. Keep pushing. Both legs are still supporting you. But we're feeling that stretch through the front of the ankle. And then replace that foot. Pike your hips up. Walk it back. So we need to move our feet in that opposing direction as well. Hang here. Soft knees, roll back up. You might feel a lot of tightness through the top of your foot and your ankle when you do that. Right? We usually don't move that direction, but we need to. All right, so we're gonna add to that. We are gonna lift the foot like this. We're gonna point and press into the mat, flex and lift. So it's gonna be a single leg, but we're gonna find that contact again. Roll it on down. Once you're down, find your plank. You can go to the forearms. If the wrists aren't happy this morning, go to forearms here. Bring your feet closer together. Try not to let the hips drop. Take your right foot, lift it, point it, push the top of the foot into the ground. Really feel the connection. Exhale, flex and lift it up a little bit. Inhale, point and press. Exhale, flex and reach it long. Inhale, point and press. Flex and lift. Two more. Point and press. Everything is solid. Flex and lift. Point and press. Flex and lift. Replace that foot hold. Left foot, point and push it into the mat. Don't let that left hip drop, guys. Keep it up. And then flex and lift. Point and press. Feel like that leg is getting longer. Flex and lift. Point and press. Flex and reach it long. Make sure you're squeezing both cheekies here, guys. Inner thighs engaged. Last one. And replace that foot. Let's set our knees down this time. Press back into a child's pose. Get a nice stretch through your back, your hips. Rounded if you like. Feel the stretch in your upper back. And roll all the way back up. Take the arms back, interlace them, reach it back. Try to push the heel of your hand together and open up as much as you can. If it doesn't, it doesn't, but we're trying to press. And breathe. Go ahead, release. Take your hands, take your wrist, or your left hand rather, and take the back of the hand down into the mat. Watch your shoulder. Now my shoulder wants to go forward, so roll the shoulder back. You can do one at a time, or we can do both. But again, watching the shoulders. If it's not comfortable sitting back like this, come up onto your knees and then press back. So you can do it that way as well if it's not comfortable sitting all the way back. Just getting the stretch. Now let's see if you can spread the fingers apart and pull back. We neglect our poor hands. And then come on back. All right, we're going to plank, but I'm going to move you onto your forearms to give these wrists a little break, especially since we just stretched them. All right, so coming down onto our forearms. So before you go anywhere, set it up. Press down into the mat. Look at your arms. Try to keep them the same distance apart. Elbows are going to go in alignment with the shoulders. Push the floor away. Don't sink into it. Pull your scapula apart, and let's suck our abs in to start. Go ahead, extend left leg back, toes on the mat, and then the right legs are together. Holding right here, squeezing the thighs. Take your right leg, we're gonna lift it, open it out to the right, tap, and bring it in. Now the left, lift it, open it out, tap. Try not to move our center. Right leg out, tap. Left leg. So we're engaging our abs and our obliques to control the opening of the leg without twisting towards it. Open, close. Open, squeeze the inner thighs. Open, squeeze it in. Open, tight, tight legs. Open, and we close. Open, let's do one more set here. Right, left, set your knees down again. Stretch back where it feels comfortable for you. You can press your chest down or get a big rounding high cat stretch, okay? All right, we're going back out again into our plank. It is gonna be a single leg again, right? You can always just focus on practicing lifting the leg up rather than doing the full movement if you're not ready. All right, coming back. Legs are together. Press down, find alignment first, super important. It's so much better to find it before you get into position than just whip out into a position and then figure it out, right? So let's think about where we're moving. Ribs in, abs in, shoulders back. Step out, legs together. Squeeze up into the thighs. Pull up your quads. Press your hamstrings, the back of the legs to the ceiling. Keeping these loose, bend the right knee. Flex the right foot like I'm doing a hamstring curl. Hold it here for 5. Squeeze tight. 4, 3, 2, replace it. Hold. Left leg. Knees are glued. Flex your foot 90 degrees up the knee. Squeeze the back of the left thigh. Holding. 3 more. 2. Replace it. Right knee again. Hold it. And pulse that right leg up. 5, 4, 3, abs in, 2, 1. Replace. Left knee bends, hold. Pulse. 5, 4, strong legs. 3, 2, 1. Replace. Knees down. Either your child's pose, your shell stretch, or a high cat. Or you can stretch out your shoulders upright. So just go into the best stretch for you, right? Hopefully your heart rate's going up just a little bit, getting you warm, right? All right, so we're coming to all fours. Get some water, right? A lot of breath work here. All right, make sure you stay hydrated. All right. Come onto your hands and knees. Okay, I don't think I can ever get through a class without drinking something. I mean, water or my tea, right? Not anything else. Okay, come to all fours. That would be bad. Could you imagine? All right, press down through the hands. Knees are underneath you. Look down, curl your toes under. So let's get the flexion into our toes. Feel the ground. Push it away. Find the length into your spine. Just come over a cat-cow. Draw the belly in so much that you tuck your tail. And then inhale, find extension. So I'm doing a small cat. I'm not doing my upper back as much as I can. It's going to move a little bit, but really focus on the low back and low belly. Keep that integrity as you extend. And if you can, pull up through your pelvic floor. So as you tuck under, can you pull up your pelvic floor? Bathroom muscles, we know what those are, right? Kegels, and then inhale, release. Again, exhale, pull up in the low belly, find your pelvic floor, push the floor away, inhale, extend. Now let's find just a nice flat back. All you're gonna do, and you might have to readjust positioning, is take your right hand and tap the left shoulder, and then bring it back. The left hand tap right shoulder. So watch you're ready, do it again, just keep alternating and just take note in your body. Are your toes wanting to lift off the ground? Are you shifting a whole lot? I know it seems like this should be so simple, but I know I start to feel my toes or one side, it's like, oh, they want to lose contact. Pull your abs in. So what helps me is having my hands just a hair in front of me, then it doesn't kill my wrist, right? And I find that I'm a little more stable. Now, hold here. So now, go ahead, take the left leg, extend it out. The toes are still on the ground, so find the connection into your thigh, and then float that leg up. Pull your abs in. Now take your right hand and tap the left shoulder, and then down. Same side again. I just feel the difference in that stability. One more. Replace the left knee. Again, shoulders back, slide your right leg out, find that connection. Lift the right leg, here we go. Left down. Feel the difference. One side harder. Suck your abs in and replace. Now this time, let's do a big cat stretch. Big, big, big. Pull the shoulder blades apart. Drop your head. Big exhale. And then extend. All right. Curling their toes around. We're going to add that tuck, that little low belly cat, and a hover, okay? Here we go. Exhale, tuck your tail, and lift the knees and find your hover. And then inhale, set him down. Exhale, tuck and find the hover. Set it down. Again, exhale, find your hover. Again, pelvic floor here, guys. We're holding. Exhale, can we hover, hold? Can you take the right hand to the left shoulder? Woo. And then the left. Woo. Hello. Right. Left. I know, little wiggles. I know it's hard. At least we're not doing it in plank. One more. Last one. And knees down. Stretch it back wherever you need. Stretch those wrists out again if you need to. Woo. Right? Challenge yourself. Right? You could always set a knee down and try it, right? Like I said, I didn't have us do it in plank. I don't know if I'm filling up for that either. All right, how we doing? Still with me? I sure hope so. Okay, so we're gonna go into a plank position. We're gonna go into a little series of push-ups. Don't hate me, but here we go. Hopefully wrists are feeling okay. All right, here we go. They're called Simon Says push-ups, but it's really B says, because I'm telling you what to do. All right, here we go. Find your plank. Nice and long. Lightly set the knees down. Bend the elbows. Straighten the arms. Straighten the legs. Again, knees down. Bend the elbows. Straighten the arms. Straighten the legs. Again, knees, elbows, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Elbows bend, lower the knees, straighten the arms, straighten the legs. Bend the elbows, knees down, straighten arms, straighten legs. Knees down, bend the elbows, straighten the arms, legs up. Bend the elbows, knees down, straighten legs, knees down, straighten legs, knees down, straighten arms, straighten legs, elbows bend, knees down, straighten arms, bend elbows, straighten legs, straighten arms, bend elbows, knees drop, straighten the arms, bend the elbows, straighten the legs, straighten the arms, bend elbows, drop the knees, straighten the legs, straighten arms, knees down, child's pose. Did you have fun with those? All right. One more shoulder stretch. Reach the arms back. Now you can either interlace your fingers behind you, okay, or if you need a deeper stretch, take your right hand, reach it back, grab over onto your left elbow or a little higher. Find that opening. You can hold on with the other side. It's a nice shoulder opener. If not, this is too much, go to the other one. Release, and then we go left hand grabs the right elbow or just above. Open up the chest. Try not to arch your back. Flare your into your low back, right? We don't want to arch it, pull it in, open up the chest. Find that nice opening, and then coming down. So working a little backwards, we're gonna go onto our stomach this time. So come on down. We're gonna come onto our tummy, reach your legs nice and long, and then let's just take our hands just right outside the shoulder. So not where your elbows are down. So if you put your hand down and your elbows are on the ground, slide back until your elbows are level with your body. I don't want them way back. I want them level with your body where you can open up your collarbones and chest, elongate your neck. So in this position, and I'm only in a little bit of a hover, right? Chest is just slightly down. You're going to feel, or you should feel, your mid-back, your collarbones open, you squeeze into the armpits and right into your side body. So that's what you should be feeling. Tuck your tail, elongate through the low back, and then stretch the legs out. Just a basic swan here. Inhale. Just start to lift a little and lower down. Remember, it's not a push from the arms. Light hands. They assist you a little bit, but our mistake when we do this is we use our shoulders. This isn't a back extension. We're trying to move the upper back. This is what I don't want. It's not a push like this and the shoulders shrug, right? That's not going to assist us in any way. That's going to build up our shoulders and our traps and do nothing for our back extensors, right? We want to try to move them in this opposing direction, right? Because we do so much flexion and so much rounding all day long, right? Open up your chest. Now watch we don't crank the neck. That's another thing we like to do is lift our chin up. Lighten the hands a little bit here. Not to say they're not going to assist you, right? They are. One more time. Now find where you can lift up and your hands are real light and you feel your upper back connect. Upper mid back, not low back. Okay, find it. Now as you're here, your hands are real light onto the mat. And you're just going to slide them out to the sides like a letter T. And then slide them right back, squeezing the elbows in. Slide out. Now we're not shrugging, we're pulling back. Again, slide them out. Think down and out rather than up, right? It's not I'm pulling up and forward. I'm pulling down and out to the sides. So if you're doing this correctly, you feel that all along your mid-back, your armpit still, underneath the shoulder blades, your neck is long. One more time, hold out into that T. Keep your collarbones open, so push through the pinky side of your hand and start to rotate your palms so they face forward. Pinky edge is onto the floor, so you should feel even more of an opening here. Now can you hover the arms up and keep opening up the chest. Bring the arms back by your hips. They might not touch, that's fine. Open back to a T because of the direction of our hands. All right, I'm just kind of forcing you to keep everything open. You don't have to lift up high. If you start lifting too high and you feel your low back, lower down. If you need to rest your head, get a towel, roll it up so you can rest your forehead, but keep your neck long. One more time. Open. Bring the arms back. Palms go back down. Slide it back in. And now let's push up and back and stretch out the upper back we were just working on. Big breath. It takes a lot to work those muscles properly, right? Always modify where you need to, okay? Because we're going back. All right, but we're going to change it up a little bit and work a little lower body. Okay. All right, here we go. Come down. All right, so this time I'm going to take one hand on top of the other and press down. So again, I'm in that same or similar position where my chest is up. Now, you don't have to stay in this position. If your shoulders or neck are like, it's not happening today, rest. Please rest your forehead on your hands or roll up a towel to rest your head so you take the tension out. If you're staying like I am and pulling your shoulders back and activating through your arms, then you can stay, excuse me, stay right here. If that feels okay for you. See, I need water again. Seriously, I can't go like 5 minutes without drinking something. Reach the legs nice and long. Squeeze the legs together, okay? From here, you're gonna squeeze the back of the right leg and lift it up as high as you can go without your hip bones, the front of the hips lifting off the ground. So I don't want your right leg so high that all of a sudden you feel your upper hip and your low back. I want this base butt, hamstrings, glutes, some inner thigh. Yes? Yes. Keep that leg up, and now lower down an inch and lift up. So just tiny little lifts. You don't have to point your foot, especially if you're a cramper. Sometimes we point really hard, and then your calf or your hamstring's like, nope, not happening. So just let your foot relax if you want. Feel the reach. That's what I want, is I want you to feel like your leg is trying to touch your wall behind you. But can you push down the front of the left leg as well and feel that opposition? Now, can you suck your abs in? Did we forget about them? Suck them in. Last two. Last one. Hold teardrop, tiny circles around. 1, 2, 3. Make sure you're tapping into the upper part of the leg, right? It's not the knee. It's not the lower limb, right? This is not a calf workout. This is not a knee workout. It is your hamstring. It is your butt. So make sure that's what's moving you around. One more, and reverse. Keep pulling the abs in here, guys, and keeping your hip bones connected to the mat. Pressing the arms into the mat too. Still activating a little in the upper girdle. We have 3, 2. Hold it here. Take that right leg, stretch it longer, cross it over your midline, and then open it out a little. Now, it might not go very big. That's fine. It doesn't have to, right? Mine's not going very far. Crossing it, trying to squeeze the inner thigh. Obviously, still feeling my butt and my hammy. Open, close, trying to keep that leg up. So ideally, I do want my thigh to get off the ground. But if you're a little tight in your quads and hip flexors, it might not allow it, right? That's okay, as long as you're engaging the back of that leg. The nice thing about this, though, as we're tucking, is we are opening the front of the hip, too. It's kind of like a double duty, right? Now keep it crossed over, hold it, keep it crossed, little lifts. 1, they're tiny, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back to alignment, stretch it long. Bend the knee, knees are pretty tight. Together, flex your foot, tuck your tail if you felt like it went into your low back. From here, tiny lifts up. 1. Now maybe that thigh bone had to go back down. Maybe you could only just slightly get the knee off the ground. That's fine. I don't think I can really get my thigh up very high either. That's okay, right? Yes, but I do feel the back of my leg working. Imagine now, as we're going, we're keeping moving, right? We haven't stopped. Feel like you are squeezing a little tennis ball behind that knee as you squeeze it up. Now hold it up and squeeze that imaginary ball. 1, 2, squeeze it. 3, don't let go of it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, hold it, pulse it up an inch, and then straighten it out. Bend the knee, pulse it up, straighten it out. Foot is still flexed. Bend, pulse it up, straighten it out. Again, hamstring curl, pulse it up, extend, and we bend, pulse it up, extend. 4 more, bend, pulse it up, extend. Abs are in, pulse it up, extend. Again, bend, lift. 1 more time, bend. Hold it here. Squeeze your knees towards each other if you can. Pulse it up quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend and let it go. Ooh. Take it out. Rest. All right, so as we're here, go ahead, open the legs apart, bend both knees, rest your head, and just let your knees fall side to side a few times. I promise we will stretch out those hamstrings and glutes after we're done. But we do have the left leg to do, right? Let's see if I remember everything we did. Remind me if I forget. No? Okay, here we go. Find your positioning again. If you didn't like the position you were in, change it. Find something that works better for you. Shoulders are back. Tuck your down. Reach your legs long. Okay, here we go. Pressing down into the mat. Gonna go ahead and float the left leg up as high as you can go without compromising your pelvis. Squeeze your butt, and now we lower and lift an inch. They're tiny lifts. It's only lifting as high as when you squeeze your butt and the hamstring, that's making it lift, okay? So that contraction is causing that lift, right? It's not, I'm just lifting my leg up and down. Actually feel the connection and the contraction of your glute and your hamstring doing the job. And that's gonna take it out of the rest of the leg, right? So our calf isn't doing it, our foot. You're always welcome to use ankle weights too, right? I don't object. You can totally do that. I'm not gonna do it. Last two. Hold it here, tuck harder, and we got circles. Itty bitty little circles. They're tiny. They're slow. They don't have to be gigantic. How small? Maybe the size of a water bottle cap. You know the little water bottle caps? Tiny. With the big toe, but you don't have to point it, right? Just tiny, tiny squeezes. Press the right side into the mat as well, the top of that thigh, your hip bone, your abs are in, and reverse. Just tiny little circles. Abs keep pulling in. Stay with me. Keep going, you guys. Just a few more. 3, 2, hold. Cross over the midline, and then open. Cross it over. Maybe this leg goes bigger. Maybe it goes smaller. Right? Again, try to keep the thigh bone up as much as you can. If it's skimming the floor, that's fine. If you can't cross it all the way over the other leg, fine too. Let's think about our neck and shoulders as well. Keep everything long. You can rest your head down at any moment if you need to, okay? Please do. Squeeze it. Don't want our neck extensors just taking over, right? 3 more here, guys. 3, 2, hold it over and pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it back into alignment. Reach it long. Squeeze the legs. Bend the knee. Flex your foot. And tiny lifts up. So again, only as high as I can stabilize my other side and not feel any pinching, right? Pinching's never good. Don't like to feel pinching, right? Feel engagement of the muscle that we're working on, right? Contraction of it might be burning. That's good. Sometimes it might start cramping. Maybe we do need to drink more water. Teeny tiny. 3 more. 3, 2, hold. Pretend you got that tennis ball and squeeze it. Squeeze. Squeeze. Keep tucking your tail. Find that opening in the front of the neck. Squeeze your tennis ball. Squeeze. Squeeze it. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Pulse it up. Extend the leg straight. Bend the knee. Pulse it up. Straighten the leg. Bend the knee. Pulse it up. Straighten the leg. Again, bend the knee. Pulse it up. Reach it long. Bend. Lift. Stretch. Again, you bend. Lift. Now, if it's too hard to keep your legs tight together, right, if it bothers your knees, open out a little bit. But I really want you to try to fire up your inner thighs. Find that squeeze. Lift. Extend. Couple more here, guys. Bend. Lift. 1 more time. Bend. Hold. Pulse up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Extend. Ooh, shake it out. Lay down. Bend the knees if you like and let them go side to side again. This just feels really good across your hips to do this. Such a great little movement. I love doing this. On both sides, on your stomach and also on your back. This is just so great for your hips. And you can even just hold to one side and then up over, hold to the other side. Ooh, and then back. Bring your legs together. Are you over being down on your front body? And then stretch it back. Carefully, careful those hammies. You can go into a high cat stretch here and not sit back yet, all right? Because we did a lot of work in those hammies there and glutes. So let's come around. Let's go into a little bit of a spine stretch or so. Stretch out these hammies. Yeah? You feel them? I hope so. All right, so if sitting this way is not doable right now, roll up your mat, boost your butt up a little bit, or sit on a pillow or a blanket, okay? So find that lift through your spine, pull your feet back. Watch it's not just your toes. So sometimes we just do this thing with our toes and pull back. Try to push through your heel. I'm one to do that too, got pulling my toes back. So really try to push through your heel so we get that stretch here. Lift up, take the arms out in front. And from here, let's just open out. Find that long reach, that long T, and then close the arms. Again, open it out. Watch you don't hit anything. Okay. Open it out, lift, and back. One more time. Open it out and bring it in. So right now, if you're feeling your quads grip or your hip flexors, boost yourself up, okay? Because I don't want that happening. Take your arms out. Now let's just pull the shoulder blades apart and reach forward and feel that opening. And now try to pinch them back. Pinch, pinch, pinch. Do that again. Pull them apart and then pinch them back. Pinch, really pinch. How much can you pinch? One more time. Pull them apart and then pinch, 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 pinch. Now just relax them for a moment. So those are two extremes. I don't want to go in either of those. Right where your shoulders are here, maintain that. Arms are long. So as we roll down into our spine stretch, so roll down one bone at a time, scoop in the belly, coming forward. Don't let the arms do the work. Make your spine do it. Find the stretch and then roll back up. Imagine you're right against a wall. Again, draw the chin in, scoop the belly, find that length. Again, not letting our shoulders go apart, and back up. Again, exhale. Scoop the abs in, reaching forward. And again, the reach is from our spine, depending how tight our hamstrings are. Belly in, reach. Can we hold it here? Can you get your shoulders back more? Suck your abs in. Maybe start to extend your spine. So lift up, find that flat back where it goes for your body. Open out the chest. Now, can you find a lift from the front body? So from your hip bones up to underneath your chest, can you find some length there? And now cinch your waist and create even a longer line, a longer torso. As you open the arms out, flexing our feet up and back, pushing through the heels. Open it out and back. Now open, hold it here, abs in. Now start to sit up tall, reach the arms up and lower them down. Now rest the fingertips right in front of you. And this time we're just gonna go into a lovely stretch. So nod your head and just slide down your mat. Find the stretch that works for you. Breathe into it. Maybe you walk over to the right leg a little and stretch over that one. Walk over to the left and find that stretch. Come back through the center and just real slow come up. Bend the knees in, put the soles of your feet together. You can grab onto the ankles, find that lift in your chest, and then push your elbows into your thighs and open up Inner thighs, hips, right? We just worked those areas, so find that stretch. You can rock a little side to side. All right, so go ahead, extend the legs straight out onto your mat, please. We are rolling down. We are finally going on our back. Only took us, what, 40 minutes? That's okay. It's all right. Good to change it up. Here we go. Reach the arms out, find that lift. Exhale, draw the belly in, slowly knock down. One bone at a time. Once you get down, find a big stretch if you'd like. Reach your arms and legs away. So like I was talking about in the beginning, let your ribs open. Big breath. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Do that again. Find that big opening. Stretch, open it up, and exhale. Go ahead, bring the arms down by your sides, bend the knees. Readjust yourself on your mat where you feel comfortable. Check out your feet, they're just slightly apart, heels under the knees. Arms are down by your sides. Drawing your abs in, keep neutral, bring your right leg to tabletop and the left to meet it. Squeeze the legs together. Let's flex our feet, so if you glance up, you might just see your toenails. Press the arms into the mat slightly out to the sides. Activate your triceps. Inhale to the right. Exhale back through the center. Inhale to the left. Exhale, use your waist. So again, dictate the movement from your center. Don't just rock side to side. Exhale, make your abs be the only thing that's moving your legs. So as they hang to the side, pull your abs in and make your abs pull the legs back. Can you go slow and find that control? Exhale, squeeze your inner thighs. If you do that, it takes it out of the legs, right? Tabletop is always hard. Exhale back. We tend to feel it all in our legs. So take it out of it. Squeeze your inner thighs, hold center, reach the arms up here. Exhale, push and curl up head and shoulders. Find that length. Push your tail down. Hands back behind your head. Inhale, lower right heel down. Exhale it up. And then the left. So just finding that little hinge. Using your low belly. So find that pull down into the abs to get this movement. Inhale. One more. Exhale. You can always do head down. Now right heel goes down, almost touches, and they switch. 1, 2, maintain the shape. Try not to kick your foot up. The shin stays parallel to the ground when it comes up. Exhale. And 5, 4, 3, 2, hold 1. Crunch up 1, 2, 3, tiny. 4, 5, switch the legs, and we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 5, same legs we switch, twist to the right, twist to the left. Try not to rock shoulder to shoulder. Your inner thighs are squeezing towards each other to maintain stability. Twist, here we go guys, keep going. Exhale, twist. One more, right. Left, stay to the right, hold. Crunch 5, 4, 3, 2, back through the center to the left. Crunch up 5, get that shoulder up. 4, 3, squeeze your bottom. 2, 1, hold center, both legs tabletop. Turn out your toes and knees. Inhale, dip both heels down. Exhale them up. Head can go down. Inhale, dip. Watch how low you go. That you're supporting yourself, not rocking the pelvis. Inhale down. Adding on. Inhale down. Legs come up. Little curl. Lower down. Legs come up. Little curl. Again. Dip. Legs up. Little curl. Dip. Up. Little curl. One more. Dip. Up. And we just curl 1, 2. No rocking. 3. Find control. 4, 5, squeeze your armpits, 6, 7, dig your heels, 8, inner thighs, squeezing, 9, 10, lower the feet, lower down your body. Open the arms out a moment, separate the feet here, and let the knees fall to the right. Finding that opening, find that stretch. You can even take the arms up overhead if that feels better for you, or even a goalpost. And legs up over to the other side. Finding that opening through the front of the hip, through the side of the leg. One more time, legs fall to the right. And over to the left. Bring the legs back. Stretch them out. Bring your arms up towards the ceiling here. Inhale, head and shoulders lift. Exhale, use your abs. Coming up, flex the feet if you like. Give yourself a stretch. All right. So, I'm going to come on to the side. Bend your knees. Come all the way down. And the knees are, you're trying to keep them stacked. You don't want to roll your hip back and flex your feet. So I don't have them all the way up. They're back a little bit. So my heels are more level with my tush. Okay? All right, so I'm going to take the left arm kind of over at a diagonal here. Okay? And then right hand is at your head. All right? So from here, just give me a little lift and press into the ground with your left arm, and then find if you could lift up your ribs and then just set back down. So lift and then think ribs. So I'm trying not to let my shoulder do it, lift and then up. The arm is assisting a little bit. Readjust it where it feels good for you. You might have to move it in so you can get up a little bit more. Activating through our side. One more, up. So now as we lift, take the right leg up, extend, then lower down. Right leg up, extend. If you'd like to, reach to your toes and then bring it back. Reach to the toes, bring it back. Again, lift and down. 3 more, up, down. Try to lift up a little bit more. One more time, hold, lower right leg and lift. 1, lower lift, 2, abs in, 3, 4, one more, 5, bend it in, lower down, stretch over and then open out. So open your shoulders out to the, so you're trying to get your shoulders flat and just give yourself a little stretch here. All right, so keeping our knees bent in, come on up. Separate them, kind of like a mermaid. I'm going to go ahead and take right hand out. So I find where my hip is. I'm going to slide that hand out and turn it back a little bit. Okay? Then take your left and wrap it around to your rib cage. Shoulders are down. So we might have to do a few tests. So when I bend, my shoulder, if I rest it down, is where my thumb is, and 90 degrees at my elbow. Okay? All right, shoulders are back, abs in. We're gonna bend, extend, getting into the tricep, still working through the waist. Pull your right shoulder down. You don't have to tap the floor. Readjust where you need to, bend out. So if you need to move your arm out or your hand out a little bit, go for it. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold 1, shoulder back pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, working that tricep. 6, feel it. 7, 8, 9, 10, press up, come on up, stay in mermaid. Take that arm up and back and just find a nice stretch for a moment. Breathe. Nice. Okay, here we go. Flip it around. Again, stack the legs. So when you come down again, your heels are level with your butt. Okay, we're on our side. Bring the right arm out. So it's not straight out here, it's kind of out, almost like a T. You, again, play with it, right? Left hand here, knees are stacked, And then go ahead and give me that lift, and watch you're not doing this with the shoulder. Push it away and lower back down. So try to find where you can lift, all right? Abs and lift. So my arm is assisting me, but I'm trying not to depend on it completely. Trying to use that side, right? The left side of us. Lift. Slow down. Again, lift. Control, couple more, lift. Keep the legs stacked as much as you can. Lift. One more, we're gonna add the leg extension. Up. Here we go. As we come up, leg extends and down. Exhale, leg extends, lower down. Reach. If you wanna add the hand, you can reach back down. Abs and lift. Keep your chest open. Lift. 3 more. Up. 2 more. Up. 1 more. We're holding and lower and lift. 5. Keep your chest up. 4. Pull your abs in. 3. Keep your chest open. 2 and 1 and down. Stretch over, open out, shoulders down. Get that stretch here. All right, come on up. Go to mermaid leg. So right leg forward, left is back. So we're working the left tricep now. So take the left hand out from your hip, turn it in a little bit. Make sure it's not too narrow. Otherwise, you're not going to go anywhere and you're going to feel your shoulders. Wrap around. Do a test run. Right? See, is that good? Right, for my torso length? Sure. Okay, here you go. Down and press away. Pull your abs in. So don't forget about squeezing your waist. So you're activating through the side body as well, okay? Down and up. Take your time. Squeeze the back of the left arm. So we're really working it here. Push the floor away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay down, hover and pulse. 1, 2, tiny. 3, how low can you go? 4, 5, long neck. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way up. Come on up. Stretch that arm here. Ooh. All right, nice job, guys. Swing it on around. All right, almost done. Have your knees bent. Sit really tall. Roll your shoulders down. Start to tuck and lower down. Slide your legs with you into tabletop. Push your tail down. No tucking. Push it down like you're trying to smush it out with your butt. Feel some length in your torso. Extend the legs to the ceiling. Lower the left leg down. Hold behind your right thigh. Find that reach. Exhale. Inhale, switch. Exhale. So we're getting that nice hamstring stretch here. You can always put your head down. If you like to flex your ankles instead, go for it. Draw the abs in. If you like, reach a little higher and find your calf pushes into your hands. If that's too much, stay holding behind the thigh, not the knee though, make sure it's behind the thigh. You can go hands behind the head. It is harder. Hands behind your head if you want it harder. Your choice. Hold the right leg now and pulse it towards you. 1, 2, long, 3, 4, just the right leg. 5, switch the legs, hold here, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, switch the legs, twist towards that leg, and we switch to the left. Exhale, long legs here, guys. Exhale, reach, abs are in, side to side, almost done. 1 more set, right, hold to the right, hold it, pulse that right leg. 1, 2, you can hold it. 3, 4, 5, to the left, pulse the leg, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, both legs up and lower down. Hug your right knee to your chest, stretch your left leg long. Draw little circles around in that hip socket, both directions. Keep that knee in. Hold on with your left hand. Take your right arm out to a goalpost and exhale up over, only as far as it's conducive for you. Breathe. Find some length through the side. Try to keep your shoulder down. Bring your leg up and back. Hug your left knee in. Stretch the right leg out. Draw circles around both directions. Keep it in. Hold on with your right hand. Take the left to goalpost. Exhale, up over. Breathe. Find that length. Bring it on back. Shoot both legs out long. Stretch them out. Anchor your pelvis. Reach the arms up. Shoulders are plugged down. Let's find some connection to the floor. Inhale, lift head and shoulders. Exhale, very slow, guys. Slow. Coming up. One bone at a time. Keep feeling that scoop in the belly as you go forward. And all the way up. Coming around, have a seat. Hold on to your ankles, press the soles of the feet together, open out the knees. Find a nice lift into your spine. Open out the chest. And then round back. And a lift. And just hold here, maybe close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths. Great. Thank you for joining me today. Have a great day. I'll see you again.